Howdy everybody! We're going to continue playing through Wrath of the Righteous, A Dance of Masks. I'm about to dive into a dungeon and possibly see some action. There's some cultists up to no good. We know they're cultists because they wear robes. We know how cultists are with their robes. Alright, and my videos from yesterday, or from today, this morning are uploaded finally. I forgot to schedule them last night. But they're up now. Whoopsies. Only like, gosh, what, 15 hours late? Is that right? I uploaded 4 and 5. 12, 13, 14, yeah, 15. Hey, Tavern, welcome. Alright, let's enter the suspicious house. Wait, what? Where are my other companions at?
Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun!
I don't know if they're equipped well enough to go in here. Hold on. Yeah, what? Where are the rest of my companions at? I guess some did run off after their quests. Well, shoot. Let's make sure, they should, for the most part, be somewhat well equipped. At least have some end-game armor and equipment. Let's see. Hey, welcome to the stream, man. Ring of Guiding Star is good. Why is that not equipped? Actually, I think that was on Bismuth. No, they can't equip rings. Animal companions can't. Why? Yeah, why is this not equipped? What am I doing? Got a lot of good stuff just sitting here not being used. Man, if it wasn't for the profane bonus, I'd definitely swap that out, but the profane bonus is just... There's other ways to get a profane bonus. I think there's only like 2 or 3 other ways. It's a very rare bonus in the game. I mean, this is pretty solid, too. I don't usually summon the perpetually annoyed wizard. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right, I was checking everybody else's equipment. Let's just make sure they have everything at least in a slot. I know he's not well equipped, but we've got... Oh, display of power. Swap that out. Then again, display of power is pretty good. We don't need that. So here's another profane bonus, but for intelligence instead of strength. He's kitted out. She should be as well. I guess we could give her something like this. Oh, she has that equipped. Sure, we'll give her some Nope, she doesn't need that. Alright, we'll be fine. Yeah, I guess that would work with them.
It seems that quite a few people are missing from your entourage. I assume that in the chaos of the festival, some of them missed the message about the meeting point, Commander.
Yeah, I never considered making him a shield basher, but that's not a bad idea.
Alas, there's no time to wait for the others. We must attack now.
Well, why the hurry?
Whoever these mages are, they're up to no good. The longer we
trouble in my
wait, the
neighborhood.
more time we give them, and we're right under their noses. They could notice us at any moment.
Address your party. Where do you think the others are?
If your companions are in danger, then those inside this house are almost certainly responsible.
I don't know where they are, but I don't like any of this. We need to press on. Either we'll find out our friends are already here, or we'll meet up with them later and give them grief for making us worry.
Your people are not little children. They don't need adult supervision. Even if they are in trouble, they can get themselves out of it.
According to some rough calculations, right now your assistants may be in one of 114 places in the city, or one of more than 10,000 other locations throughout Avestan. If you want, I can list them all.
Yeah, let's do that.
The Eagle Watch will handle the search once we're done with this lair.
I thought the Trickster would have agreed to having the list read out to us. My companions don't usually disappear on me.
There are thousands of people in the city. Anything could have happened, good or bad.
Alright, let's go.
Yes, onward.
Alright, I should probably buff up.
This way.
I have a lot of buffs to the left right now.
I will help where I can.
Alright, so we have the Dark Aura, we've got Light Aura, and Light Nova. The Dark Aura I think is better, though it does increase enemies' save DC. Light Aura seems fine. More thematic with Sela. Holy Whisper, really? Huh. Do I have any non-+5s in the party? There's no way, I'm a Trickster, so that's an outdated spell. Hey, there we go, +4.
We will win this war.
Hmm? Oh, yes, what?
Why should not be any combat in this area? But better safe than sorry.
Ready to serve. Whatever comes next, we'll be ready. All they took from me, I'll take back.
Should be all set. I'm sure she might have it. I have no idea. She's not a part of my A team in this playthrough. She hardly has any spells. So. She does have Heroic Invocation, but Weird is also in that slot. That's why she doesn't have that equipped.
You require my unbiased
Speaking
opinion?
of.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Oh, wait, do you mean Heroic Invocation, or did you mean the, Yeah, that's it. Basement. How do I get to that?
Shall we move? We shall move.
Oh, there's a button. Wand of Bless. And Potion of Humanity. Oh, this alchemical potion grants a +1 inherent bonus to all ability scores. Bonuses of the same type usually don't stack. Is that a permanent bonus? Seems pretty good. And we have an odd number of strengths. That's really good. Did it not work? Oh, I have an inherent bonus already on that. Never mind. I was thinking it's alchemical bonus since it said alchemical in the description. Yeah, so I already have an inherent bonus there. I think I already have an inherent bonus for all of these, right? Yeah, so that was wasted on my main character. I wasted the Tome of Leadership and Influence on my main character since his charisma is terrible. They turn to me, but I'm invisible.
Demons and their minions don't put this much effort into their costumes and ritual sites. This is something new.
I've been on pins and needles all day, expecting trouble, and now it's happened. Only, it's not demons who are attacking us, it's cultists.
Ah, Commander. I admit we weren't expecting you here, but your arrival is most fortuitous.
It's the woman that sold me the cat. Son of a gun.
That's him?
A polymorph spell. I should have known.
Ugh, I hate having fur in my mouth.
That was unnecessary. Also, you didn't have to lick yourself.
You have been brought to us by the will of our god. The festival is over for you. We will take you to our lord. From now on, your life belongs to him alone.
Who are you and what's going on here?
We are humble servants of the greatest of gods, the only one worthy of worship. Gah, I've been in cat form for too long.
Our agents have infiltrated Canobris. The gates, the square, the temple. We are everywhere. Our lord has something for you. Let's call it a business proposal. An offer you will not be able to refuse. That is all I will tell you.
Who exactly do you serve?
The living god. The wisest and strongest of all. Master of the 31 steps. We are here by the will of Razmir, and we won't leave until that will is fulfilled.
Now, they worship Razmir. It was revealed that he's in the DLC. Razmir controls... what's it called? I remember the name of the region he controls. They worship him as a living god. But he's only like a level 18 wizard. So, I'm a level 20 Imitator, plus I've got 10 mythic ranks.
Commander, Razmir was not invited to Canabris, nor were any Razmiran diplomats. These spies are here unlawfully.
You have my companions. Okay, thanks for the non-answer. Alright, if your master wants to talk to me, I'm willing to meet with him.
The Lord Razmir ordered us to seize you, not to bring you in for a friendly chat. We will carry out his command.
Fine, I'll beat you up.
Their logic is lacking.
Can do that
I'll
too.
try. Into the fray!
Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, no quicken metamagic rods for whatever reason.
The inheritor!
Are they all lawful
guide
evil?
my blade!
Yeah.
The light! Take
Simply
you!
business.
Burn! Slice! Behead, yes!
We'll throw out a summon, why not? How about a Hog of Desolation? We'll throw that back there. Good job, Nenio. Man. Oh, they turned into masks.
May I see your entrails, please?
Into the fray!
Oh. Oh, it's the fake commander. I didn't see that guy back there. Lawful evil. Let's take care of that. Also got this, and study target we can use.
Is all of this blood mine? Never thought I had that much.
Cultists of Razmir. Now there's a group I never expected to see in Canabris.
Yeah, those guys. It was just to seize me. The DLC's not available till Act 5. I don't know what Razmir thought was going to happen. He's only a level 18 wizard versus whatever mythic abomination waltzes into Act 5 in this game.
Not a day's rest. As soon as you stop to catch your breath, new cultists are breathing down your neck.
I've been to Razmiran once. I had to dispatch a high-ranking member of the local church. He looked exactly like these mages.
Okay, so it's called Razmiran. I thought the people were called Razmirans. Yeah, that's the name of the region.
Razmir. Razmir. The name rings a bell. As if I used to know it, but forgot. Well, if I forgot, it can't have been important.
Oh man, don't let Razmir hear that.
Well, they're no threat to us anymore. The Eagle Watch has proved its worth once again.
If Razmiran cultists are really looking for you, Commander, then things are bad. I don't know what they want from you, but Razmir is a cruel tyrant with the resources of an entire country at his command. Whatever he's up to, it's nothing good.
Who is Razmir?
A living god. At least that's what all of Razmiran thinks. In my opinion, he's just another arrogant tyrant whose only real achievement was managing to gain control of a weak nation in the River Kingdoms. He's ambitious, greedy, and powerful, but otherwise an ordinary man.
Why are Razmir's agents looking for me?
Well, they weren't looking for a cozy chat, that's for sure. Maybe Razmir means to kill you, but I can't imagine why he'd want to.
Why do you call them cultists?
Razmir proclaimed himself a god. His people revere him, worship him, offer prayers to him, just like cultists. From what I understand, their cult does not engage in bloody rituals, the summoning of dark entities from other planes, or other such vileness. But at the end of the day, they're still followers of some power-hungry usurper masquerading as a god.
Yeah, the followers of Razmir, his, quote, clerics, he doesn't actually have the power to grant them, like, divine spells like an actual deity would. Somehow he hides that. I don't remember. It might be the masks that do it. And that's why they all wear them. I don't remember the exact detail. But his clerics have, you know, quote-unquote divine spells from Razmir. What kind of ritual do you think they were performing?
Their magic was probably the source of your impersonator's powers up on that stage. I wouldn't be surprised if there are other agents in the city posing as you.
Razmiran doesn't have diplomatic relations with Mendev, does it? Its agents' clandestine activities on a peaceful holiday like today could stir up conflict between the two nations.
Personally, I'd be surprised if this incident led to any real conflict. Mendev's already got its hands full fighting the Abyss. And besides, the cultists were cautious, and presumably hoped to remain unnoticed. Still, the fact that they were tracking you specifically is disturbing.
You think the cultists are involved in my companion's disappearance?
It's possible, but no more possible than your comrade simply getting lost in the crowd. I'll try to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible.
What's next?
I'll raise the alarm among my people. There must be other cultists in the city. We will find them. Commander, you can still enjoy the festival while we're busy searching. But stay on your guard and be ready for anything.
This is my line of work.
Alright, what do we get?
Take a look. Practice makes perfect.
Rod of Power Source. This heavy, softly humming rod grants the warder +4 bonus to conjuration and school spells DC, and the ability to make up to 5 spells it casts per day empowered as they're using the Empower spell feat.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
Went to a fair last weekend.
The road calls
They
me.
didn't have kettle corn.
I'll take
They had
the bait.
funnel cake, which is the main reason I went there, but also so I could take my daughter. Also for the funnel cake. The Violet Ichor of Protective Slime. You gain a +3 bonus to armor class, and every saving throw you make automatically succeeds. This effect lasts for 1 minute or until you've made 3 saving throws. Okay, not gonna use that then.
Trail me.
Fried dough. Can't
What's
say that
in
I've
wait
had
for
it.
me there, I wonder?
Man, I've had funnel cake. I do love me some funnel cake. I'm always on the hunt for it. There's actually like a food truck that sells it around town, but it's never in the same spot. And every once in a while I'll smell it. I don't stop unless I see it. It's just powdered sugar on top of it. At least the funnel cake that I get. I'm sure you can get fancier with it.
Happy to see you again,
I forget if Bismuth had this equipped or not. I should probably hold on to that. I don't need the money, so I'm not too worried about it. And hello, Audible Video.
This way.
Alright, now what? It is now dusk. We got one thing to do. I don't see any companions about. And none are currently available, so we'll head towards the purple marker. I am doing well. It is absurdly hot where I'm at right now. I think 96 degrees Fahrenheit.
So many thoughts.
It doesn't normally get 96 degrees here. it's
Wherever my legs
pretty
carry
miserable.
me.
Oh man, I was hoping I'd be standing up front so people couldn't see past me.
And now, the main event of the day. Please welcome the Knight Commander. I'd like to invite all the Knight Commanders to come nearer the stage for the judging of the best Knight Commander impersonator. Please step forward.
Yeah, so just like I speculated, this guy's definitely Razmir, or at least impersonating him. He looks just like the statue that was in that basement. Plus, I know what he looks like. I've seen his portrait on, when they announced stuff in the DLC. Yeah, I wouldn't rely too heavily on AC unless you're kind of cheesing it. I like stacking it myself because I just like defensive stats. I'm a huge fan of health tanks, personally, but you can't really do that in this game. Always aim for more offense. I mean, you can still have, like, your main tank be more tanky, but rarely are they going to keep up on core and above. Not sure what difficulty you're playing on. But never strive to win a battle of attrition. You want to try and alpha strike the enemy, or whatever group of enemies you're facing, as fast as possible. That's why I don't like healing in combat for the most part. I do it because sometimes I need to, but don't like to do it. Oh. Well, still good advice. Yeah, now my upstairs unit is struggling right now. It's like 6 degrees hotter than what it should be. It is. It's trying its best though. But it goes through the attic. It's sweltering in there.
Hurry up! It won't take long. You'll be parting with your friends and companions again in no time.
Wait a minute. Do you see that mask? Oh, they tricked us, the scum. They played us like a fiddle.
Well, that's why I said unless you start, like, cheesing it. Though they did nerf that. Don't remember exactly the nerf that they implemented. But it's harder to multi-class, like, the Scaled Fist, and... You can't take Crane Wing and everything now like you used to be able to do. Crane style. But yeah, I mean, you still get really high AC. You can probably still hit, like, 100 AC if you... tried. That sounds rather ominous.
I'll say. He's challenging you, Commander. In full view of everyone, but so that no one but you realizes what's going on. He's talking about your companions. He's just announced, right on stage, that he's the one who kidnapped them. He has your entire party hostage.
What's wrong with the mask?
Take a closer look. That carnival mask is a perfect match for the ones worn by Razmir's cultists. On the face of the herald himself. Here we were looking for spies who'd managed to sneak into the festival, and they were the ones organizing it all along.
Oh no! Hey! I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Quite enjoyed that series. I'm about to start another Let's Play of it. Now that all the DLC are out for the game. As of right now, they don't plan on releasing any more content for the game. Besides possible, like, small updates, like an extra quest for the Gold Dragon, Mythic Path, and stuff like that. Yeah, especially if it's the same group of people that try to take us captive. How did you manage to miss something like that?
I made a mistake. We took all possible measures to ensure that no demons or demon worshippers could sneak into the festival. We didn't consider ordinary spies.
This seems like a trap.
Of course. But it's too early to give up. So the Razmir cultists took us by surprise. Too bad. I still have some contingency plans up my sleeve.
Option 3 is such a good trickster option. After all the information you just gave us. Alright. Alright, I'm going. Let's see what they have in store for me.
Go ahead, Commander. I've got your back.
I should have taken the other option, because I'm sure he's going to make us go up there anyway. You know what a cool ability for the Trickster would have been? If you could use all of your weapon sets that you have equipped at the same time. And like cycle between them real quick. That's kind of what I was going for with this build anyway. Like less kooky, quirky, but more martial trickstery, kind of like the Harlequins from 40k.
Let's give a round of applause to our participants!
Yeah, basically hot swap weapons.
How much effort has gone into these costumes? How much talent and ingenuity? But only one will be the winner. Only one will get the prize. A journey into the wonderful world of luxury. Let's hear it for the contestants. This is our winner. Come up to the stage, Commander.
I've heard his voice before. It rings a bell.
First prize, Commander. Be proud. Few are given such an honor. You have earned a personal audience with me, the living god, Razmir himself.
So, your name is Razmir. Again, stating the obvious. Who are you?
You'd best keep quiet, Knight Commander. We'll talk later, face to face. What's this? Oh, it seems I underestimated you. I suppose I can answer a question or two, but let's not interrupt the spectacle. No need to worry our audience unnecessarily. And certainly no need to waste my precious time.
I'm glad they pointed this out, because Razmir is kind of a joke. They tried to cast a spell on us, but it dissipated easily, leaving us unharmed.
All right, a short sermon for the unenlightened. Before you stands a living deity, the patron of luxury, law, and obedience, the great Razmir, ruler of Razmiran. You may bow. Don't bother. After all, people talk about you as if you are a myth incarnate. One could say you're almost my equal.
Yeah, maybe a bit more. If you wanted to talk, you could have just sent an ambassador to Dresden. Why all this drama?
In Dresden, your citadel, we'd have talked on your terms. Before entering into any negotiations, I always try to secure the most advantageous position for myself. As a fellow strategist, I'm sure you understand.
Ah, man, he thinks like Dr. Doom. In fact, there's a few parallels there. There's quite a few parallels between Razmir and Dr. Doom. What do you want from me?
What I want is for us to speak privately, away from prying eyes.
The mask,
you don't
ruling
want
his own
your secret
country,
to become public knowledge, do you?
kind of being the second best at everything.
Let the crowd believe their fairy tale
go.
about their mythical hero. It's good for them. Let's finish the show, and we'll do the negotiations backstage.
The over plotting, just so this whole part, where's it at? Yeah, right here. In Dresden, your citadel, we'd have talked on your terms. Before entering into any negotiations, always try to secure the most advantageous position for myself. As a fellow strategist, I'm sure you understand. Very doomy. Yeah, magic, of course. Again, a lot of parallels. He's just not green. Maybe green with envy. What have you done with my companions?
Nothing untoward for now. They're my guests. Merely insurance in case you decide to put up a fight. I give you my word. If our negotiations proceed peacefully, I will return all of you safely to Canabris.
You'll regret crossing me.
You've no idea how many times I've heard that. And you know what? I never end up being the one regretting it. And so, here is our winner.
Razmir? I don't think so.
And here is his prize.
Alright, I'm not gonna read this all out loud because I'm gonna do that in my Let's Play. Oh, I didn't realize we're in the Age of Lost Omens. I guess in second edition, it's now what, the Blood Reign? Or God Reign? I don't know if it's called the Age of God Reign or whatever, but... Alright, let's quickly look around. I wonder if we could have used our mythic powers before he tried to block them. Alright, so unleash the full force of his mythic powers upon Razmir. Alright, let's definitely slip past the cultists to the door. Surprised that Razmir knows how to suppress our mythic powers. I'm guessing if we're further away from the sort of valor. But we aren't near it and we go to Elutionira in Act 4. The inconspicuous door. Listen in on the conversation. Yeah, so here they're actually talking about faking their divine magic. Attack the cultists and search the lab. Hopefully in like a comedic fashion, like run up and knock their heads together or something. Something very Trickster-esque. Huh, so it's more crafting materials. Alright, take another good look around. We are short 6, but we succeeded. Alright, use the secret passage. Wait, the commander's escape has been noticed? Yeah, they saw me run past him. What do you mean? Listen to the service. Yeah, so he didn't actually pass the test of the Starstone. I think that's pretty obvious. I keep listening. Keep listening. So we can't attack the mask. Yeah, probably exit the chapel, since the door to the outside is close at hand. Well, that should have been a stealth check. Or mobility. Alright, the throne room. Seems like a good place to go. And our daring escape. Damage? I haven't damaged anything. I've been sneaking around. Alright, tells Razmir what he's going to do to him. I'm going to seduce him. Alright, attacks his opponents. Kinda wish we were actually fighting 1v, you know, however many against all these level 10 guys. Ooh, the House at the Edge of Time. That's where most people complain. My advice, even though you didn't ask for it, is to take it in small snippets. Play maybe 30-40 minutes at a time, and then take a break and come back to it, so you don't get burned out. So one time I tried to play through the whole thing in one sitting, I got burned out, but the other 2 times, in smaller sections, it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. Let's do reflex. So launches himself at his opponent, striking with precision, and draws back to deal another blow. Hey, there we go. Who was talking about the companions with mythic powers being captured? They did escape on their own. Alright, rest and recuperate. Alright, let's bring my A team out. Who was my A team? Oh, Regil, that's right.
Before we eat, I need to test the food for poison or sedative.
Why am I not surprised that you say that while looking directly at me?
Yeah, I mean, Darren's the one responsible for cooking. Also, why are we getting Abyssal Corruption when we're in
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Oh, we have another bonus. Also, what's her favorite? Is it the flagrant taco? I think it's the Galt Ragout.
Forwards! No, back
Commander,
backwards!
I'm glad to see you've made it this far. Even though we're trapped in the enemy's palace, this secluded room looks like a good place to catch our breath. If you or your companions need rest, this is the best place for it.
I caught your joke, Matthew. How did you manage to disguise yourself as a cultist? I can't see your horns or your tail.
Secrets of the subtle art of disguise. I've worn thousands of guises in my life, and I can't always be a tiefling.
Where are we?
We find ourselves in Razmir's palace. Whether we're in Razmiran or another of his palaces, I'm unsure.
Do you know what lies ahead?
Grand halls full of fanatics. I can't say how dangerous these cultists are, but there are plenty of them out there, so be careful.
Which one did you get first? Was it the whale, and then when you went back to get the petunia, the tattoo artist said, "Oh no, not again"? I think that's the quote. Why did you follow me?
Some cultists try to abduct the Crusade commander, and then he disappears into a collapsing portal. I had to follow you.
You know how to get out of here?
To my shame, no. I've not managed to figure it out. But there's always a way out if you look hard enough.
Do you think citizens of Canobris are in danger?
Razmir's lackeys wanted to make your abduction look like part of the show. It's clear they don't want everyone knowing you're missing. Most likely the townspeople are still celebrating, oblivious to what has transpired.
I want to change the composition of my party.
Certainly.
I was just joking. I want that sword.
Trail me.
Alright, should probably buff up.
I crave for adventure.
Oh, he is still equipped. Good for him. Should have extra stuff.
Your order.
I got some more extra stuff than I thought I did.
I wonder. I'll watch your back.
Operane sentes. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi.
I don't have any tattoos. I've considered it. I'm glad I didn't get the tattoos that I wanted when I was younger. I'd probably regret those now. Not even a single letter.
You require my
I hear the voice
counsel.
of the spirits.
Wise. Speak with your actions, not your
I'm
words.
here. Where else would I be?
Yep, we're in the technically third dungeon if you include the arena as a dungeon.
Missed me already.
We're about to see some action once we walk out this door. Don't really need aid. That's alright. I think she has 4 castings of freedom movement, right? So I only need to cast it
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
a handful of times. You need Death Ward up though. Actually, I need 1 less casting because he has the boots of that give you freedom of movement. Need spell resistance because we don't have radiance. I don't think we have another source of it.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
Alright, finally get started. Let's see what Razmir has awaiting us. Out of my watch.
Let's have some fun.
So I'll take them out because what I guarantee will happen is once we go in here to fight Razmir, they'll be performing a ritual to suppress our mythic powers. I'm guessing the more of them there are, the more powerful the spell will be. Plus, you know they're complicit in the kidnapping of us and our companions.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Blasphemers! I didn't invade the temple, I was forced here. That's slander.
Might be trapped, might be treasure.
Your task.
Okay, so there's one of the guys here that was spreading gold paint everywhere. That makes sense, because Razmir, I think his main tenet is having, like, accumulating wealth. Wand of Cure Hangover. We've seen that before. That was in the Lord of Nothing DLC.
Wherever my legs can.
Well, well, look who finally decided to show up. Neophytes, I take it. I suppose the splendor of this palace has left you completely stunned, huh? You can stare at it some more later. Come and eat before the food runs out. While you're busy gawping, your brothers and sisters are clearing the table.
Who are you?
Oh, may the living God save me from neophytes. You must learn to distinguish who is who by the details on their masks and robes. Otherwise, you'll quickly become confused. I'm Valestri, your superior. Now, are there any more questions? Or are we going to eat?
Well, what's the occasion?
Today is a special day. Reverend Knubbo himself has come to us with a sermon. The great Razmir granted him infinite wisdom and the gift of healing. While we are enjoying bodily food here, there is a spiritual feast in the opposite hall. When you've had enough of one, you can go taste the other. Isn't it wonderful?
You don't mind my appearance?
Mind it? I love it! The makeup, the illusions. You are an example to all neophytes. But of course, walking around the palace without a mask and robe is improper. As soon as you finish your meal, go change your clothes.
There has been a massacre in the palace. A dangerous criminal broke out of the dungeons, is now on a rampage.
Are you joking? If there was a massacre here, we would have heard something, wouldn't we? Not funny.
Yeah, they're gonna ambush us. Yeah, I'll be happy to join the feast.
Wonderful! Dig in. Had your fill? Wonderful. Everyone deserves a last meal before their execution. To arms, faithful servants of Razmir! The enemy is here. May the might of our faith crush the wicked.
Close ranks.
Alright, I tried to be nice.
I'll cut you wide open!
Cover me, all right?
The spirits demand your blood!
Retreat is not an option.
A mask golem.
You are today's sacrifice! The world in crimson! Guide my hand!
Unfortunate these guys are lawful evil. We're already prepared to fight evil creatures for the most part, and chaotic. But mostly evil in the main campaign, so
Let the attack commence.
we're kitted out to fight evildoers.
Make your peace.
Die! Die! Out of my sight!
These guys were ill-equipped for us.
Go for their hearts!
Burn! Slice!
I'll cut you wide open!
May I see your entrails, please?
We're still fighting something? Oh,
Spirits demand your blood!
I see those little masks floating around.
Forwards? No, backwards! Backwards!
A club with nails! See that in a while. Gonna just club us to death. That was their plan. Hey, cultist key. Navigate key engraved with the symbol of a mask. Alright, let's grab everything as we go. We should be strong enough to carry all the loot we
I
find.
will resist.
Trail me.
Ooh, step through the mirror. Maybe not yet. Huh, that doesn't seem too big. Also, I can't talk today. I don't know what's going on. I'm a little tired, but I'm always a little tired. It comes with the schedule. Back here, guys. Tiger, get back here. Sounds like a pyramid scheme. I'm sure this guy's a paid actor. Arthox, Conjurer of Blessings.
You moron, who limps like that? If you keep slacking, I'll break your legs for real. Maybe then you'll finally look convincing. We're done here, go rehearse. We have 2 more miraculous healings today. Well, 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 who do we have here? A new acolyte, it seems. You certainly look promising. Are you dressed up for some special mission? It's a good costume, don't get me wrong, but you're supposed to worship in a robe and mask. All right, you're just beginning your journey. What do you want? Guidance, healing, or maybe a blessing? Oh, I know. You probably want to make a generous donation in the name of the great Razmir, a noble impulse of the soul, truly holy.
Who are you?
Who doesn't know me? I am Reverend Nubbo, a humble servant of the great Razmir. Everyone wants to hear my sermons, and when they do, they are forever changed. How many times have I been told, "Oh, Reverend Nubbo, your sermon has turned my life around"? You want to change your life, don't you? You want a beautiful mask and a high-ranking robe? Then miss no sermons and spare no gold for donations. And bring your friends. The more you bring, the faster you'll rise through the ranks.
It is a pyramid scheme. What were you preaching here?
A service for the chosen. I don't know who usually conducts weekly sermons here, but this week I, a priest of the 25th step, was invited. I once preached for 3 days in a row. Everyone was crying so much that we were knee-deep in tears. Each of my sermons is an unmissable event. By the way, as a token to remember this event, you will soon be able to buy a unique blessed amulet from me.
What is your sermon about?
Today, I am talking about the 2 types of gold. The gold of faith, which is kept in the soul, and the gold of earth, which lies in the purse. One cannot exist without the other. Razmir grants wealth to those who are faithful, and punishes the faithless with poverty. To get rich, both spiritually and financially, you need to follow 7 simple rules. As for what they are, I will tell you in a separate sermon. For a separate donation.
That's a little on the nose, but it's still funny. Didn't you hear the sounds of fighting?
Fighting? Within the walls of this sacred monastery, the only battle being waged is a spiritual one, against one's unbelief, laziness, and negative thinking. First, I preached a sermon. Then we sang a hymn on the steps to prosperity. No outside noise would dare enter this hall and disturb our pious concentration.
I have an incredibly strange feeling right now. Almost as if something like this happened to someone I know.
What's that mirror next to you?
If you were meant to know that, you'd already know, wouldn't you?
What if Razmir wanted me to learn it from you?
You have a way with words. Fine, it's not a big secret anyway. These mirrors were created by the great Razmir to make it easier for his faithful servants to move between his numerous palaces. A portal is hidden in each of these mirrors, but which mirror leads where is a secret few people know.
I have to go.
Can't wait to get to the feast. It's in the hall nearby. Spiritual food is poorly digested on an empty stomach. Eat and come back for a new helping of wisdom.
No, that has more volcanoes.
This way.
And celebrities.
I've done as requested.
Wherever my legs
We're not gonna get through the
carry
mirror
me.
yet. We have more to explore on this side, I think. Or is that it? Oh, I think that was it. Let's go grab this loot real quick.
The attack commence. Backwards. Backwards! Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun.
Why can't I follow my
Road calls me.
companion or my
I'll take the bait.
character? I'm gonna try one more time. Oh, okay. Fine.
You are today's sacrifice.
I
Pain
will
is
your
my
demise.
pleasure.
Sorry, guys. I don't think we're prepared for that reckoning.
Trail me.
Alright, maybe I want to attack him this time. Not doing anything wrong, just standing
I've
here.
done as requested.
So I wonder if we
Let's
could have
wait
used
for
Dimension
the
Door to
air.
get down to that other location. Blade of the Crimson Moon. And Tome of Ancient Perfection. Just summoning scrolls. A +4 inherent bonus to all ability scores. I mean, that's absurd. That's going to give us +2 to everything, because we have a +2 inherent bonus right now. That's a plan for that in the future. And future runs. Blade of the Crimson Moon, of course, we gave it bonus effects with the Trickster. So I'm guessing it's normally... Yeah, it's normally Vorpal. And +5. This exquisite +5 adamantine Vorpal longsword shimmers with inner crimson light. Whenever its wielder makes an attack roll with it, they have a 15% chance to roll twice and take the better result. And it's a longsword, that's pretty good. But it's hard to take other longswords. You have Radiance.
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Die!
Prepare yourself.
Burn! Slice! Behead! This way.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Okay. Just dismisses enchantment. That's all it takes.
Go for their heart!
Wherever my legs
almost
carry
attacked
me.
him. So maybe I have to. I do wonder if we can just dimension door down there.
Something wrong?
No. At least not at a quick glance.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
That was one mirror. We can go back up this way. Oh, that's right, the feast hall. We can go that way.
Shall we move? We shall move!
So are we sickened because of the enchantment?
Trail me.
My prayer of a Razmiran cultist. Yeah, the accumulation of wealth, that's his main tenet. I tried to talk about it earlier, but this is worded better. Kind of disappointed Razmir didn't show up in Kingmaker as well. Because he's talked about a couple times. It'd be cool if he showed up in every game and just failed at whatever he was trying to accomplish in every game. Like he's a recurring comedic relief. Alright, Sin Mage's Staff. This +5 quarterstaff, which we've also enhanced with the Trickster Mythic Path, further expands its wielder's mastery of spellcraft. For all spells they cast, the caster level is increased by 3. The save DC is increased by 1. Wielder also gains a +6 bonus to intelligence. Is it untyped? That's absurd. I mean, a lot of the equipment we found is pretty absurd, but that's definitely absurd. By 3. Okay. Yeah, it's not an enhancement bonus, it's untyped. Just other.
I welcome your company.
Also, Sin Mage sounds like something Darren would have. Another good reason to give him that quarterstaff.
Hearken to me, my faithful. The time has come to prove your faith. The enemy is already here, within these sacred walls. What villainy opposes us? What treachery? This heathen snuck in here under the pretext of peaceful negotiations and massacred our brothers and sisters. Gather your faith into a fist and strike a crushing blow against this heretic.
A pretty funny Trickster option to summon a dragon in the middle of the, that group of enemies. You don't look like a god to me, Razmir. Are you deceiving your flock?
Cover your ears, my children, so that the blasphemy from these godless lips does not defile your hearts. Remember that any accusation is a confession when it comes from the mouth of the wicked. The godless are forever trying to find their own sins in the faithful. Watch and learn, Commander. This is how you command a crowd. When they look at me, they see a deity. They believe in me, and that makes me a god.
Not when there are actual gods in the setting. That would... lies. You brought me here by force, and then attacked me.
The wicked love to twist the truth. He broke in here, committed a massacre, and now he's painting himself as an innocent victim. What shall we say to that, my children? What awaits the enemies of the righteous faith? Death, death, death!
This performance is far more entertaining than his little show in Canabris.
It's not too late to resolve this peacefully. Let's talk.
Ah! The beast is scared and has sheathed its claws. He realizes that he is doomed, and now tries to bargain for his salvation. It's too late. Nothing can save you from the divine wrath of Razmir.
Look, man, you're picking a fight you're not gonna win. I am so far out of your league. Enough talk.
To battle, my children! Prove your faith!
It'd be hilarious if they just stood there because they covered their ears and never uncovered them for the rest of the conversation.
You are invincible! I am the living God, and I am with you!
As he runs away.
Save the last one for me.
May I see your entrails, please?
I'll cut you wide open.
Let the attack commence.
Alright, go get him, guys.
Precision and grace.
Desna, guide my hand.
I'll make short work.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Press. Slice out of my sight.
Distract them from me. Go.
Oh, this is one brave guy. Gotta hand it to him. Oh, he had somebody. He had back up.
You cannot win! I am the living God!
He said that so many times he believes it himself.
You are a disappointment. You promised me the Knight Commander's power. I gave you unlimited resources. I let you speak in my name. And what do you have to show for it?
Oh, alright, that's not Razmir. Well, still.
Master, I am so close to victory. I have the commander within my grasp. I will not fail you. I just need a little more time.
Yeah, okay, so we read that note talking about somebody's plan to get him and Razmir more power. It's this guy. I was thinking it'd be one of the other acolytes, the named guys, but not quite. So this Razmir is an imposter.
An imposter? Not exactly. The key to any kind of power, even divine power, is delegation. My servants are an extension of myself, despite their occasional incompetence.
Spare us your lectures. This little circus show of yours makes it clear you know nothing about leadership.
I demand an explanation.
That will need to wait. First, I have to decide what to do with the two of you.
It's time to end this senseless slaughter.
Perhaps we should cut our losses and send the commander home. You've already spent more than 1.5 times the funds I allocated to you for this operation. I do not want to add the cost of palace repairs to that total if he decides to go on a rampage. No! Please, Great One! Let me finish this! I will bring you the Commander's power! I swear it on my life! A serious oath indeed. Very well. I will give you one last chance. Do not fail me again. I will grant you the power of my tears. Now you will be victorious. Thank you, Great One. I won't disappoint you.
I will defend my dream.
I feel like I've read about his tears before. I don't remember if they knew.
Killing is what I was made for.
Time to share your treasures! You are nothing.
Pretty tanky guys. What's going on here? Why is it taking so long to kill him? If DR. What are their stats? Not that impressive. A 47 armor class. We should be just tearing through that. Oh, this is why. A Mass Golem automatically negates the first successful hit against it in a round.
Kneel before me.
Well, you are today's sacrifice. The heart go for their hearts. I'll cut you wide open.
Oh, Darren, no, don't run forward, buddy. Stay right back there. I don't know, we'll throw out some other spells. What else we got? I think he has all support spells, so, besides Dispel Magic. Oh, whoa, swarms. No, thank you.
Cover me, all right?
Oh, I don't have haste up either. That helping matters.
May I see your entrails, please?
Come on, buddy. Stay back. If you need to do something, seal Regil.
I will see to your demise. Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
You are inferior.
What a disappointing outcome. I must apologize profusely for involving you in such an unfortunate situation.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing through all of them eventually. Working my way through them slowly but surely. I went back and revisited Trickster just to play through the DLC. I don't want apologies, Razmir. I want an explanation.
Very well then. I will explain. I've been following your exploits for some time. Ever since I heard about that extraordinary event in Canabras. I was immediately fascinated by the power you possessed, and by the fact that no one but you seemed to understand its true nature. I wanted to learn the secrets of your magic. At first, I planned to offer you a deal, but my servant devised a plan to take your magic from you instead. As you can see, his plan has failed catastrophically. However, perhaps we can still come to an agreement.
You wish to gain my powers. How?
I want you to reveal the secret of your so-called mythic heroism. Personally, I don't believe in myths, but I do believe in money. I was able to partially reproduce your powers, but at great cost. How did you manage to convince half of Avestan that you were chosen for some special destiny? Tell me the truth, and I will be very generous.
So you're a fraud. You're not a real god after all.
I said nothing of the sort. Millions believe in my divinity. I would never deceive my followers.
My mythic powers are not a magic trick. They cannot be sold or taken away.
Yes, of course, and I'm really a living god. Please, Commander, it is just us here. There is no need to pretend. Sell me the secret to your power. I'll pay you a fair price.
A trickster option. Trust your instincts. Very well. I'll sell you the secrets to my magic. Here they are. You wave your hand dramatically as you pull out a thick tome from your bag entitled A Treatise on the 90th Level of Mythical Mythics. A quick glance through it reveals valuable advice such as regularly dousing yourself in syrup and cold water, switching to a diet of onions and garlic while undergoing cleansing enemas every week, repeating a detailed list of your desires out loud to the universe every day while standing on your head.
At last. I should have offered you a business deal sooner. Then we would have been spared all this nonsense. Give it to me quickly. And here is the payment, as promised.
You know, the Chief and I are actually working on a second volume right now. We can send it to you as soon as it's ready. For an advance payment, of course.
Wonderful. Here's the initial payment. I'll offer you an additional sum if you give me exclusive access.
Good job, Wolchif. So, I think it's the first time that a companion's dialogue actually netted us something besides more dialogue. That's hilarious.
Of course! It's a deal!
Excellent. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Alright, I want to leave now.
I will open a portal for you. Do not worry. But first, I want to make amends on behalf of my dim-witted servant. My palace and its treasures are at your disposal. Money, magic items, take whatever you want. Please accept this as compensation for any inconvenience caused by my servant. I believe it should be sufficient payment to settle any associated restitutory obligations. I ask only one thing. Please do not touch the mask worn by my late servant. It has a special symbolic meaning. He must be buried in this mask in accordance with religious traditions.
He's a born liar. It comes as easily to him as breathing. He doesn't give a damn about religion. He's playing us for fools. This mask must be the most valuable thing in the palace.
Very well. I won't touch the mask.
Thank you. As a token of my appreciation, please accept this gift. And now, as I said, the palace is yours to plunder. When you're finished, let me know, and I'll send you back home.
I will take your treasures for myself.
Be my guest. Return here once you are finished, and I will open the portal.
Alright, so we got Razmir's Ring. This ring, which once belonged to Razmir himself, makes all spells the wearer casts Intensified and Piercing, as though using the Intensified spell and Piercing spell feats. That's 2 new meta magics, I believe. The ring also grants its wearer a +8 enhancement bonus to all mental ability scores. That's pretty darn good. Finally, the wearer gains the powers of the magic domain using the character level as their effective level in the class that gave them access to this domain. That'd be good on a cleric. If you want access to a whole nother domain. I mean, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and copy these. Copied spells down in a while. Maybe more. Yeah, I mean, this is a straight upgrade for him. So I don't really need Bane of Spirit. Well, I don't know, mind affecting effects are pretty terrible. We'll give that to him. He could use a new helmet now. Probably go back to this one. Because now he still has the Profane bonus. Yeah, that's a significant upgrade. So the Herald... So it looks like he takes the mask. I guess you could take the mask instead. Pretty good stuff here. Alright, so Greater Quicken Metamagic Rod. A Greater Persistent Metamagic Rod, and a Maximized Metamagic Rod. Pretty good stuff. Rods are pretty good. More gold that we don't need. Flaming Tongi +2. Corrosive Giant Bane Earthbreaker +2. Scimitar +2. And a bunch of junk.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Death is life's final surprise, and I enjoy surprising people.
Rules are made to be broken.
This way!
So what's going on with the Rushalai? Why is she still stunned or whatever it is? Dazed.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Alright, she seems to be better now. Oh, I can actually go in there.
Forwards! No, backwards! Backwards!
Is that it? In the mirror, that takes us but up here. Yeah, it looks like that might be it. Queen Galfrey, what's she doing here?
I crave for adventure.
I'm guessing that's it. We'll be more thorough in future playthroughs anyway.
Are you satisfied, Commander? Please, don't be shy. Take whatever you want. It's not like I can stop you. You can even strip the marble from the walls. Or are you ready to return home?
Got any copper wiring? I'm ready to leave your palace. Take me back.
Goodbye. I hope I never see you again.
How are you gonna get our next book?
Trail me.
Supplies. Are there supplies back here?
So many thoughts. So little time.
Oh, just the rest. I was gonna rest up.
Commander, I'm glad to see you've made it this far. Even though we're trapped in the enemy's palace, this secluded room looks like a good place to catch our breath. If you or your companions need rest, this is the best place for it.
We have to find a way out.
Be careful, Commander.
Everybody found a way out, but sure. Alright.
What's in wait for me?
Let's skedaddle.
Let's shake a leg!
Yeah, why are we moving so slow? We're not encumbered. I think one of the main things Razmir is looking for is immortality. Like any tyrant, really. I wonder if that was a Trickster exclusive
With
firework.
this mess behind us, we can finally relax, right, Commander?
I found this mess quite fun.
I envy you. I'm glad we stopped the Razmirans, but I'd rather they hadn't come here in the first place. And now I suggest we go to the Defender's Heart. The Eagle Watch and I have reserved a place for you there to relax after today's adventures.
The cell that you held Woljif in? Alright, people to talk to. Hey, I haven't seen this guy in a while. Can't talk to him.
Commander, we can hardly start the evening without you. Will you join us?
Ah, my commander. I must admit that I was waiting for you to come over. I have prepared a little trick for you.
The party hasn't started yet.
Come now. You've spent enough time around me to know better than that. I am the party.
Why are you surprised? The city's nobility has stepped aside and left the rabble to see to the arrangements. But some members of the lower classes will always seek company above their station.
True enough. The party hasn't started yet. That's why I'm waiting here with a tankard of decent booze in my hand. I've earned it today.
Great trick, Darren.
Did you like it? In that case, raise a glass to me and express your praise in a toast.
No good trickster options here. To love.
That will do, I suppose.
To me.
Come, boy. Since that misunderstanding with Razmir has concluded, I need you for an experiment. Or was he called something else? Not that it matters. Give me your expert opinion. What types of alcohol should never be mixed?
Are you going to repeat that alcohol experiment?
What? Which one? Ah, but of course not. I mean, yes, but not right away. Everyone knows that alcohol burns. I want to test a theory that mixing different types of alcohol increases combustibility. Perhaps today I will invent an explosive that could demolish half of Canabris.
Yeah, trust your instincts. That's what a lot of the Trickster Mythic Path options are.
The choice has been made. Let us proceed to the practical part of the experiment. Though I must note the lack of an explosion, it does look pretty. I declare this experiment a partial success.
Looks like a ghost.
Wherever my legs carry me.
This is unforgivable.
I'm guessing the armor hasn't been kept up. But what is unforgivable?
This armor is over 50 years old, and it hangs here for all to see, like a trophy, safe and sound.
Do you think they made better armor back in the day?
Mindlessly glorifying the past is for the old. I deal in facts. The armor's of excellent quality, which means the blacksmith who forged it was a master of their craft. Yet this armor is gathering dust on a tavern wall, which means the blacksmith was poor and unknown. Based on this, I can assume there were many such blacksmiths in the past. What we now consider master craftsmanship was once commonplace.
You think a suit of armor in such good condition should not be hanging here?
Most definitely. Everything and everyone in this world has a purpose. The purpose of armor is to protect the wearer. Hanging it here shows disrespect for the skill of the armorer who forged it.
You know, I rarely see you satisfied, but a war is being won despite your dissatisfaction. Have you ever considered that things might not be so bad?
This is logical, perhaps even partially true. But I'm sure my fastidiousness benefits our cause. My job as a subordinate is to point out opportunities. Your job as commander is to accept or reject my observations. I find this approach effective.
I'll leave you alone with your thoughts.
Forwards? No, backwards, backwards!
Guys over here hammering on the, what's it called? The clothes curtain thing. The name escapes me at the moment.
Razmir didn't prove to be much of a challenge. I could have taken him down with both hands tied behind my back.
That's saying something because he's a shifter.
Once again, our enemy was helpless in the face of our strength. It was a good fight.
He's immune to fire damage. Unless it was a non-fire explosion.
Yeah. Any fight you win is a good fight. A pearl of wisdom to treasure from Brother Woljif.
A win's a win.
Not so. As I remember it, we had a quarrel with the neighboring clan back in the old days. There was a patch of wood where they hunted, but we needed the timber to build our houses.
Yeah, Hell Knights get immunity to fire damage if they're wearing heavy armor. Which he is, and he is.
One thing led to another, and we were at each other's throats. Blood was spilled, and we were looking at a genuine blood feud where neither side would rest until the other drew their last breath. Erwa saved us all that day. He challenged their god to a duel and wrestled him to the ground. Oh, what a victory that was! We became blood brothers with that clan afterward.
Razmir was a treat, but it wasn't enough fun for me. When I still served Tosilla, some thieves broke into our shield maze. A gang, 15 in all. We killed half of them on the spot, and then sacrificed the rest. Stretched the fun out over several weeks. Oh, how they shrieked on the altars.
You make me regret bringing you along, Wundawag. Also, killed half on the spot and sacrificed the rest. Did they do 7.5?
Those were good times.
I once fleeced a merchant and then pinned it on a friend of mine. When someone else gets tossed in the slammer instead of you, that's what I call a victory.
You're truly a lost cause. There is no teaching you.
I understand. Some friends are just begging to be set up.
That's right. But I never rat out my partners in crime. Lo and behold, I picked your pocket while we were talking about Razmir. Here. You're welcome.
You sneaky weasel.
Alright, I should go. Alright, let's start the celebration. I think that's everybody. Oh no, there's people in here.
Trail me.
I knew we were missing companions. I thought maybe just hadn't shown up yet. Can't go downstairs.
I've never prepared a festive banquet before. May I help?
Wonder where Land's at in all this. Maybe with Regil?
I will slice the bread.
Can I try it? Hey, hands off. It isn't time yet.
I don't need any help, and no stealing food.
Alright, sneakily steal some of food from the table.
Oh, can I do that?
Food should be shared, not eaten alone on the sly.
Yeah, I mean, she used to be a thief. She understands.
That for me?
Alright, hopefully she takes this teasingly. Eat the food. No, it's all mine.
It looks tasty. I'm glad you liked it.
Okay, maybe not. What are you all up to in here?
I've always liked kitchens. They're warm, and the people who work in them are kind, even if they do sometimes grumble.
I like kitchens too.
Cooking is an art form. The plates are the canvas, and food is the paint this venerable cook transforms into a painting.
I used to want to open up my own restaurant. Still might, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
But you can't eat paintings. Or can you?
I'm standing watch, so that nothing goes missing and no enemies sneak past. Fine, I'm just peckish. When will the food be ready?
I am preparing food for your celebration, and they are distracting me!
I'll be on my way.
That's right. No need to be loitering in my kitchen.
Alright. In the celebration. Ah, there's our friends from Through the Ashes. Well, all but one, of course. Because the one didn't make it back. I'll play through it again and
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
have him make it. I might play on an easier difficulty just to get through it. But we'll see. You're alone.
Noticed, have you?
Well, why are you here on your own?
Can't you guess why?
You're tired of the others.
Perhaps. Or perhaps I have another, more sinister reason for retiring. I am just a little tired today. That is a good enough answer to your question, is it not?
I'll answer my question with a question. Oh, my God, Messini's here too.
Don't be shy. Close your eyes and listen to the music, and your 2 feet will find a way.
Yeah, I sacrificed myself as well. Everybody else made it. But if your main character survives, he'll show up here too.
I will try one dance. Just don't let anyone look at me.
Hey, Chief! Check out my moves.
No one can best me in battle, on the dance floor, or in bed.
Alright, dance. It's my turn. Step aside. Oh man, are we gonna dance harder than anyone ever's danced? Shoot, what's the quote from Disco Elysium? Where main character passes out and speaks to the city. It's one of my favorite scenes in the game.
Yes, just like that!
It's so nice to dance with you. It turns out I really miss dancing, and I didn't even realize it.
You have bested me, Master.
That wasn't too hard.
The yelp he did was pretty funny. I did miss some dialogue there. I thought I could dance and then do the other dialogue. Turns out I could not.
To everything good that exists on Golarion, to kindness, warmth, friendship, and everything else that helps us get through the difficult moments in life.
Good words, and true too.
Keep listening.
To our ancestors and their glorious memory. To the wisdom they passed down to us through the generations. Without them, we would not exist.
Bottoms up!
I would like to make a toast as well.
Come on, friend. Give us a proper toast.
One day, a young eagle flew high and looked out over Galarian. He saw rivers and seas, mountains and forests, all things living and not. But suddenly, a strong wind came, threatened to blow the young eagle away. This has to be the Trickster option, right? Just that based off the dialogue up here. The eagle fought the wind for a long time. Let's go back and read the great dialogue too. So he sees with a sudden inspiration. So inspiration and following your instinct seems to be the Trickster thing. You suddenly wonder if you can stop. What a silly thought. Why stop when you're giving such a beautiful toast? The eagle fought the wind for a long time. When he finally prevailed, he reigned as the sole ruler and protector of the skies. So let us toast. You should probably finish a toast, but how? To the eagle who do not fall. The higher you fly, the further you have to fall. This is the way of things.
Ah, that was beautiful. Let's have another.
Alright, To Canabras. I remember its destruction, but it's blossomed once more.
I will happily drink to that. And more than once.
To Justice. May everyone get what they deserve.
Are we sure this isn't a drinking contest?
To our enemies. May they always be plentiful.
Ooh. Ooh. There. I'm fine. Good old Sela is fine.
To those who will always have your back. To our comrades in arms. To cleanliness. We've scoured the abyss, and we'll scour it again if we must. If the Selen flowed with beer instead of water, this is the thought that suddenly comes to your mind. Alright, let us drink to beer. Without it, we'd have nothing to drink.
Don't let the beer win. But I think it's about to overpower me. I hereby declare a truce with beer.
Commander.
Why are you standing here alone instead of enjoying yourself?
I am enjoying myself. An old man like me is happy to be among people and to see that they're doing well. Besides, the Eagle Watch is still on duty, just as I am.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
How did you end up joining the Eagle Watch?
I noticed a series of strange connections between a couple of officials, knights, and ordinary workers. As a result of a complicated investigation, I came across a large cultist cell. I infiltrated it and destroyed it from the inside. Irabeth was so impressed with my work that she knighted me, and later entrusted me with the management of the whole Canabras chapter of the Eagle Watch. I owe her a great deal.
But what do you think of Irabeth and Anevia?
It's only thanks to people like them that Mendiv hasn't yet fallen to the demons. In the few short years I've known them, they've saved more lives than many other Crusaders and Inquisitors have in their whole careers. It's a pity that everything ended the way that it did.
Oh, that's right, we didn't save Irabeth. Have you always lived in Canabras?
No. I was born southeast of the Wound, in Undarin. My city was one of the first to fall to the demons' onslaught. For many years, those beasts used its barnyards as pens for mortals bound for the abyss. I don't remember my mother. I think she was a cultist. As a short-sighted boy, I fell in with some brave souls who believed they could drive the demons from our hometown. When the demons found and massacred them, I fled here.
Why did you flee here instead of further south?
I've always thought that my place was near the wound. I couldn't and wouldn't run from it.
Thank you for your answers. Have a nice evening, Robus.
You too, Commander.
The Roveness. Trevor. Over for more dialogue with Trevor. Alright, Darren.
Next. Your golden eyes shine brighter than the sun.
A mediocre effort. I have heard countless compliments about my eyes, and about a third of them involved comparisons to the sun. I give it 2 out of 10. Next.
It's pretty generous.
Your hair is like the Salin. Will you let me drown in it?
Not too bad. My hair is curly, and comparing it to the river is thematically apposite. That said, darling, being drowned by hair is the stuff of nightmares. But I shall add a point for self-sacrifice. 4 out of 10. Oh, Commander! Will you join us?
But what's going on here?
A contest for the best compliment about me. Naturally. I'll treat the winner to a cocktail.
This competition is foolish, and so is the prize. Yet I'm relieved to know that you can count to 10.
Rude. And I would even say aggressive. Oddly enough, such compliments do sometimes work. They put the speaker in a position of power, and power excites. And yet, it is not to my taste. I shall give it 4.5 out of 10. But even that is pushing it. Unfortunately, your compliment was not part of the competition. No cocktail for you.
Oh, it's the commander himself. Hello.
Hello, Sentry.
Oh, come now. Is that how you address the commander? Well, it's good to see you again, Commander.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still a little flustered around you. It must be the festive atmosphere. It's like everyone here is old friends, even if it's the first time they've met.
Sentry, that's enough. That was a good festival, huh, Commander? I myself helped rebuild Canabras for it. That is, we had to rebuild Canabras anyway, but your holiday sped up the process.
So I think Sentry's dialogue is supposed to be meta-commentary, because it's the first time you meet them, but you meet them back in Dresden. They come and tell you about, what's his name? Sooth something? The demon lord that you have to fight.
We all helped with rebuilding, Record.
Well, yes. Though some of us carried stones on our backs, while others played music to inspire and motivate the workers, but we all worked together, yeah.
You may be interested to know that I decided to compose a ballad in your honor. But do not ask me to recite it, as it's far from ready. At the moment, I'm trying to find a rhyme for the word commander, other than salamander, that is.
Slander. Reprimander. Oleander? What are your plans for the future?
Well, in the short term, to finish rebuilding Canabras. It's my home, after all. And then, to serve in the Eagle Watch. I'm officially a member now. They're even promising me a knighthood, so it seems. Hard to believe, huh?
Premise. Once the world wound is closed, there will be minimal need for the Eagle Watch. Conclusion. Record does not believe in closing the world wound.
You yourself are a wound, just not a worldly one. As for the Watch, it's not going anywhere. We may run out of demons, but we'll never run out of scumbags.
I am now an honorary crusader of Canabras. It means I can accept honors, but not go to war. After all my exploits, I could lie on the couch for a few years, but that's not who I am.
That's a good way to suffer the bleaching.
I'll find something to do. I don't know what yet, but something close to the city. Truth be told, I don't mind lounging around between adventures either.
A few years on the couch will slow down your metabolism. In other words, you'll put on some weight.
Well, then I wouldn't fit into any of my coats. What a horror! Well, then, no couches for me.
I will soon leave Canabras. There are too many places on Galarian I haven't yet seen. Too many mysteries still unsolved. Incidentally, the activities of the Pathfinder Society are likewise devoted to researching and revealing secrets. Perhaps I will enlist their support.
Has Finian said anything in this DLC? I think he had one line of dialogue early on.
As soon as you said it, I decided I wanted to go on an adventure myself. Will you take me with you?
I promise to give it at least 5 seconds thought.
I could use experienced allies in the war against the Abyss.
Thank you for the invitation, but I must decline. I have already studied enough of the Worldwound's landscapes to declare that I have seen all of it. In other words, I'm sick to death of it.
I'm in the Eagle Watch now. I can't just leave them. So, thanks, but no. I will help your cause as much as I can from here.
Oh, it's tempting. But you're going to lock horns with demon lords, no? And I couldn't even handle one. I'm afraid I'd be a burden. You're mythic heroes. While I am a hero, I'm not at all mythic. I'd rather root for you from here.
I could give you mythic powers. That's kind of how it works. I suggest a drink. The victories past and future.
To everything new that I haven't yet seen.
I don't know what Nenio... I forgot what Nenio does after the game. But we're gonna beat Aurelian Vorlesh again with this character to experience some of the new slides. Or extended slides.
To the Eagle Watch!
And to the Crusader medal they'll soon be pinning to my chest.
I must go.
This way.
Commander, I challenge you to a game of dice.
That's awfully unlike Regil.
Shall we play? Will you test your luck against mine?
1,000 gold pieces says you cannot beat me.
You are just in time, boy. I've analyzed this game and now I know exactly how to win.
What are we playing for?
I'm playing for money. If I win, the 1,000 gold pieces will be mine. And I never lose.
What's the chant? One with the ship, one with the crew? Or vice versa?
After what happened the last time, I stopped playing for money. So if I win, the loser has to crow like a rooster.
Like Peter Pan. Well, I guess he crows like a crow. He crows.
If I win, the loser has to rewrite my encyclopedia in elegant cursive.
We should have recruited the guy from Razmir's palace.
I already have everything I need. I am just buying entertainment at the risk of losing something insignificant.
Regil, why are you even playing the game?
What else am I supposed to do at this celebration? Get drunk? Dance a little jig?
And Bruce Willis danced a little jig. Alright, well, let's play dice with me, Bring It On.
A well-deserved victory! I took into account the angle of the cup when shaking and the trajectories of the dice inside. My calculation was perfect.
Actually, you have to roll higher than everyone else, not lower.
Really? But why didn't anyone tell me this before? Though there is a possibility I was told, but decided the information was of little importance.
Not bad. I'm lucky today. Not as lucky as you, Commander. But that's what the game is about.
Hand over your money, if you'll be so kind.
Yeah, of course. How about you show us your dice, Greybor?
What? Oh, you cheater!
Yeah, I had a suspicion. I do wish there was more Mythic Path options throughout this DLC. Because it is very dialogue and companion focused. Like, that would have been a good chance for the Trickster. Maybe turn Greyboar's dice into spiders or something when he lifted the cup back up. It might be more work than they could have put into it, but it'd been neat to see. And like I mentioned it earlier, we had the Trickster Mythic Path option with the statue, well, wicker versions of Discari and Baphomet. You can actually bring them to life and they just storm off across the city. That's kind of cool. We're missing a couple folks, but...
My toast is to beauty. May we look for it in everything, and cherish it wherever it is found.
To the pleasures that bring a vibrant streak of color to the gray mundanity of life.
Drinking alcohol is irrational. Let us conduct an experiment on irrational behavior.
We're missing 2 companions? I know we're missing Lan. There's 2 slots empty.
Oh! Chief!
Uh-huh.
Can't sleep? I know how you feel.
Care to explain yourself?
What do you mean? I ain't done nothing.
I guess the Queen survived, didn't she? I don't know why she wouldn't be here if she... I don't remember. It's been a while since I played through that section of the game with this playthrough.
It's nothing. Just for old time's sake. Well, I wanted to see if I've still got it. Anyway, it's not like I'm stealing from our people.
Cut me in.
You got it, Chief.
Wherever my legs carry me. Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
I'm gonna save Camellia for last because I think there's a new romance scene for your romantic interest.
Trail me.
Poor Trevor. I wish he got more dialogue. What's going on here? Let's check in with Regil. Alright.
After standing trial before Pharasma, a soul can no longer be resurrected. This raises an interesting question. How does Pharasma know in advance which souls will be resurrected and which will not?
Don't you have a time limit? I thought like after 7 days you can't resurrect them anymore.
I'm immortal now, and this question greatly worries me. I want to appear before Pharasma after I have atoned for all my sins.
The answer to this question lies in the realm of faith, not understanding. You just need to believe in divine wisdom. Pharasma has existed for eternity. It will exist for just as long. She surely knows how to judge souls much better than we do.
My interest is purely personal. I could bribe the High Priest of Pharasma by donating a small fortune. In exchange, he would whisper to Pharasma to leave my soul alone until I am resurrected.
I prefer to believe that Pharasma knows which of the dead still have loved ones on Galarian. Those who want and are able to resurrect the souls in question. This theory is consistent with the hypothesis of divine omniscience. Moreover, as a poet, it will help me compose many works celebrating eternal love.
Your manner of speaking appeals to me, colleague. It's obvious you are no stranger to scientific thinking.
I don't think I've seen that one, so maybe?
If I were Pharasma, I would categorize all souls, then set a waiting period for resurrection in direct proportion to their usefulness to Galarian. That's likely what she did.
Bribing a priest of Pharasma to delay the trial was a sound idea.
Everyone has a price. Even gods.
But this is wrong. It shouldn't be like this. Surely it shouldn't be like this.
Some priests are corrupt. I cannot argue with that. But to think that a god can be corrupted is blasphemy of the highest order.
I mean, there's a couple gods that have been corrupted. Zon-Kuthon and... the Red Mantis guy that the new War Priest subclass is dedicated to. He was, he like loses his mind and start... He was supposed to be lawful evil. But he's lawful evil now. He's going around killing everybody. Maybe he wasn't corrupted. I don't know. Did he lose his mind? I might be getting his lore mixed up. I thought he's a regular deity and lost his mind and started killing other deities until all the other deities kind of locked him. Yeah, he fought Robogug. And he lost his mind fighting Robogug. And started killing other deities. And now he's used as like an assassin to take out gods that aren't supposed to be gods. I mean, that was pretty good. It wasn't that much of a stretch. I don't think I've seen Phantasm either.
I think it's safe to say the deities of hell are corrupt, but I'm not so certain about Pharasma.
So, money decides everything. In this life, and the next. The poor hero dies forever, and the rich villain returns to Galarian. While I love a good tragedy, this seems cynical to the point of implausibility.
It's some meta commentary for the justice system and judgments based off your wealth.
Next question. Why do the eggs of different breeds of hens have distinct colors?
I don't know, do the
What's in wait for me there?
winged cats in D&D hunt bats? What are they called? The I knew it when I was playing through Baldur's Gate 3. It's quick save and then rest.
So, how are you finding this little party, my friend and lover?
It could be better.
What a philosophical answer. It's applicable to any situation. Although, I admit, it is certainly apposite for today's event.
Hope Ember doesn't stay in here for what's about to happen.
However, I have an idea about how to spice up our languid evening. What do you say? Are you up for a little adventure?
Of course.
Good. In that case, I'll ask you to follow me. I have paid for a cozy little room right in the attic of this tavern. Only don't hurry too much, please. I need time to prepare.
Alright, wait a little, then go after Camellia. Alright, what do we got? Goodbye.
This way. At first I said, no, I can't. Too dangerous. Oh, then I insisted, but I should. I need that to survive. Then I argued, then agreed to do it. Oh, it's so hard to decide whether to have breakfast or not.
Will you miss me, my friend? I don't know about you, but I definitely will. We have had so much fun together, have we not?
You want to kill me?
What do you think?
I think you don't entirely know yourself. You want to know what you'll feel if you kill me for real. Your desires come unexpectedly even for you. You often don't have the time to understand them.
You... Sometimes it seems that you understand me better than I understand myself. I find it difficult to get used to the feeling.
The music here is really good, but it's a little juxtaposed to what's actually going on with Camellia and the main character.
What should I do?
I don't think she can kill me, so I'm gonna say it. Kill me.
Not today.
Taking the most trickster option there.
Well, say something.
I love you.
That is so sweet. Leaving you alive was worth it to hear you say that.
What now?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
The night's only just begun.
What a remark. Both innocent and yet full of promise. I admit, our foreplay this evening has given me much pleasure. It would be a crime to end things here. If you are waiting for permission to take me, you have it.
Romance, ladies and gentlemen. This requires a dagger and someone willing to die. Sometimes I give dating advice on the channel, but I don't have to this time. The game took care of it for me. That's not voice acted. Look at this guy, this hooligan up here. The festival in Canabris is over. The fanfare and fireworks may have died down, but the people's love and admiration for the commander will never fade. After all, the commander is more than just a hero to those who dwell in Golarion. He is a deity incarnate. Well, there you have it. Back to Dresden. It's all the wine, Matthew.
Greetings, Commander. I am here once again to invite you to the Echo of Fury Arena.
Didn't I kill you?
As you may remember, Lord Zuzit Ekok has decided to organize an illustrious tournament with you specifically in mind. Impressed by your strength, he chose formidable adversaries to face you. New battles and valuable rewards await you in this tournament.
I thought I completed that. And hell, there's Galfrey. I don't think you could have killed Camellia there. No, I think this is bugged out. I don't think it's just to do it all in one sitting like I did before. Remind me, who are you?
My name is Dreamer. I am the steward of the Echo of Fury Arena, which holds the power of the mightiest creatures to ever exist.
You know, I finished the arena, so I think he's not supposed to show up here. Remind me, what kind of tournament is this?
My master, the Shadow Lord Zuzet Ekok is able to find the reflections of mighty creatures in the darkness. Using shadows, he recreates them in the flesh, and then gives the most powerful warriors of Golarion a chance to fight them in his arena, the Echo of Fury. Demon lords are dying at your hand. Few can match your strength, but my master is resourceful. He is organizing a tournament where legendary opponents of incredible power will compete against you.
What exactly will I get as a reward?
Unique trophies, the likes of which cannot be found on Golarion. They will increase your strength and help you survive even the most dangerous of battles.
I'm interested.
Find me in the courtyard when you are ready to enter the arena.
Yeah, I think that's just set, so if you don't finish the arena back during the actual DLC in Canabris, That's how you access it from here.
Wherever my legs
So if
carry me.
I go to try to talk to him, he probably won't be there. Let's go and change the look of this to... Where's the, Darn, did I not buy that hat? That's alright. We can still do that. I guess that's fine. I can't change your weapons. I hadn't tried that yet. That's not red at all, is it? That looks pretty good. For a trickster. Alright, let's go rest up and then we'll head towards threshold again. Yeah, darn it. I don't think I bought that hat because I wasn't planning on using it. I wonder if you can go back to Canabris and buy it. Or if you're blocked out from that area. I have 2 doors.
Trail me.
Yes, I don't think Drubo's gonna show up here because he's dead. There's a little time paradox going on there. It's at the courtyard. But he doth not be here. Well, we got a lot of money.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
So I was actually thinking about going Star Knife and Shield in my Scald run, since I'm going for a very on-the-nose Azada Desna worshipper. It's from a quest in a certain area. I can't do it with a Trickster, but I think it's tied to the Angel Mythic path. I just didn't want to get rid of them because they are tied to a quest. Then same with this. I have no idea why this is marked like this. I don't remember it from my first run, but I found it in my second and third run. I did complete the game with this character, but I had a save from before I went to Threshold. I was parked on top of it. I went back and did the DLC, because you can access it from any point after you complete Eyes. So I'm going to go back and complete the game again, because there's a couple slides that got added, I think, or extended with your romance. I'm not sure if there's like ending slides for the DLC itself, like what we did with Razmir. But it won't take long to just go through Threshold and defeat Aurelia Borlesh, but we'll save that for tomorrow.
Trail me.
Yeah, you get all those daggers in, well, I don't think it's really a spoiler. Polaris Fall, there's a, like, how many do I have? Is that 3 rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 24, 22. So 22 daggers, I think. I don't know if I missed any, but I think they're all behind perception checks. They'd be a real pain in the butt to find all of them. In this area. Threshold, threshold, eyes, threshold. Oh, let's head back. I'm gonna rest until it teleports up. Well, it's up now, but I still want to rest. Okay, was it 2? I'm assuming 24. Don't know why I think 24
Either
is a
you have
good
not
number.
even considered what will happen if your notes fall into the enemy's hands, or you have considered it because you are a spy.
I'm not spying for anyone. It would distract me from my scholarly observation of Crusader behavior.
Alright, now we'll just teleport to the closest bastion or whatever we have near Threshold. Well, I think I have all the ones that require perception check at least. Well, unless the ones inside the shrine, of course, require a perception check. You know what I'm saying. Take care, Matthew. We're about to wrap up the stream anyway. Only 21 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, it's 8. Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I'm only missing 1. How did I count 22? Oh, I didn't subtract the 2 from that when I did the math. I see what I did. I'm not a mathematician. You'll have to excuse me. My studies involved history and creative writing. And I do write creatively. Sometimes even in cursive.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
So we can teleport. What's the closest one to the Threshold? Isn't there a fortress right outside of Threshold? Last barrier. But we can't teleport to that one. Outpost. Here. That's not gonna be faster though. Loop all the way around. Maybe here? It's less time regardless. these guys. Let's keep on trekking. We've got a date with Destiny. Again. Alright, well, I'm going to call it here, and next time we will take care of Threshold once again. It shouldn't take super long. We've done it once already on this character. I think I remember the Relay Warlash fight being fairly difficult with this party. I don't think I had to reload. It took longer than my first run. But my first run, my character was stupid strong, so... Either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Stay safe, stay classy, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. And we'll wrap up this playthrough once again, and then we'll start the Scald run. While we wait for Outcast's decision on the Gold Dragon Mythic Path quest. Alright, take care everybody. Scald goes Azada.